Okay, we're back. We're gonna make a trade for a fourth liner. Trade Tyler Foley for a fourth liner and maybe a higher pick. Maybe not a pick, actually, maybe more of a prospect. Someone who probably is unsigned. It might end up being a 2-for-2. The reason why we're doing this is because I think having Sammy Blais on the fourth line is unfair to Sammy Blais. I think he deserves a third line spot now. So we're going to go to Calgary here. We're going to add Toffoli to the deal. He's an 85 overall, 30. He has a decent cap hit. If we can get some of that cap hit off the books, that would be pretty nice. Obviously, we're going to take a look at who has the highest difficulty. Oh, no, it's not difficulty. Difficulty. Trade value, and then kind of go down that way. Our first kind of thoughts were Dylan Dubé. I think Dubé, for what he brings, is pretty decent. He's a third line scratch. Now, yes, he's a third line scratch. If we're able to get Dubé, then obviously Blais might not end up being promoted, but Dubé probably is the best overall option, considering he has 2 years at 2.3 and he's in an 84 overall and his physical stats are off the charts. So with that being said, I'm going to see if they say yes to a 1-for-1 deal for Tyler Toffoli. So I've already asked them to do that, and they said no. And you know, obviously there's a lot more value going their way, but they're not willing to accept the deal. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at what else they have. Here, below Dubé, Rasmus Anderson, who's not a bad option, but then again, a little bit more for a defenseman that we could probably get on the cheap from free agency. Mangiapane would be a great option, but I think Mangiapane is a second line forward, similar to what you got with Toffoli. But Whitaker, Steve Whitaker is a great option. He's 18 years old and his shooting stats are amazing. I think he's playing in the AHL right now. 16 points in 37 games. I think that's something that we could consider, but he's one of those made up players, right? And POIRIER is someone who we've discussed as well. I've thought of, I should say, clarify. Heineman, Emil Heineman is someone obviously who was traded out to Montreal in that trade for Toffoli in real life. Maybe we can go for a Heineman kind of deal. He's 21, 69 overall. He is Swedish as well, so it does help out a bit. Emil Heineman. I don't know how fast he's going to really grow, to be completely honest. Well, we can pin him. Ruzicka. Pelletier. Ruzicka. Pelletier. He's pretty good, too, for a 21-year-old. We have to take a look. Dimitri's Dimitri's really not bad, and he can be a other forward top 9. He's 22 and he is 73 overall. He's not the best player, but he could be an option. Patty Maroon would be nice, but we need a bit of speed. Matthew Perreault's not a bad option either. Is he a depth forward? He is a depth forward, and he can play on the right wing as well. He's 35 years old. He has 2 years left at 1.4, so we can shed some salary right there. We can pin him as well. Oh, we reached the maximum for pinning. Ooh, he is a great option. He's a fourth line forward, guaranteed 24.77 compared to 35.80. It's a tough go of things here. Riley Nash, no, not Riley Nash. Milan Lucic, he has 1 year left. And God, Lucic in Vancouver? Lucic is from Vancouver. No, we're not going for Lucic. If we're gonna go for someone, who's defensive? Who's on the defensive side that we can take? Valimaki. Now Valimaki, has he signed a contract yet? He has not. And is he a lefty or righty? But we are going for those 1Ts. So Yuso Valimaki might be a great option for a defenseman. Let's just add him here. Let's go back to take a look at a defenseman and see what we have available to us. If Valimaki is going to go anywhere, he's going to go on the right side on the lefty. So he would have to replace Loof. Or Provorov or Hughes. That's not happening. So we can't go after Valimaki. See, you know what? Toffoli might, like, the best deal might not come from Calgary. It might come from another team. Let's see what Edmonton has to offer. I want rivalries, like, to be there. Ooh, Broberg. Philip Broberg. He's a lefty. Evan Bouchard? Evan Bouchard. He's an 80-23. He's not signed an extension. But Broberg probably would be the better option, right? What about Samorukov? Dmitry 20. He's a lefty D. Bouchard. But Bouchard's a righty. Jensen's been playing well though. I don't really need another defenseman because I sold a couple of my forwards for defensemen already. I think I'm good. It's all about depth in the AHL now, I guess. And Broberg is in the AHL. How is he doing there? He's 865. He has 25 points in 39 games. He's 21 years old. He's already poised to beat his previous record from the previous season. Wow. Not so much on the power play. Not so much on the power play. But then again, he plays another 40 games. He has 50 points as a defenseman. Broberg's an option. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back to our watch list. Remove a bunch of players that we're not interested in anymore, and then we're gonna, basically have no need to go after right now, and then go from there. Like Stützle. Like, I would love a Stützle, but Stützle signed a contract, hasn't he? Oh, he's not signed an extension. Okay, well, oh well. But look at this. Matthew Tkachuk, 7.670. Amazing, right? Would love a Matthew Tkachuk. Would I prefer him over Kaprizov? No. But Kaprizov does not have the physical stats he has, and it's almost the same speed. Because Kaprizov has 88 acceleration, 88 speed. So, around that at least. So we're going to remove Stützle. Remove Tkachuk. Ooh, not Kako. Anyone who's on a good deal, we won't remove. Guryanovich. Yeah, but we can't go for the Guryanov. Patches would be nice. Do we want to go for a rental? Bring back JT Miller? Go for a rental, bring back JT Miller? Do we want to bring back JT Miller? That's the big thing. We're not going to go for Patches. Gaudette. 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 Gaudette is possible. He's 26 though. So this is what I'm thinking. If we bring in Gaudette, we put Blade to the top. Mott can go to the left wing, and then Grundstrom can go to the right wing. So we're gonna have a Mott, Gaudette, Grundstrom line, which would be fantastic. And he can play on the third. He's the line scratch forward. We're gonna keep him there. Denisenko. Denisenko's. Ooh, I forgot about him. I forgot about him. He's 22 years old. And he has a decent cap hit. And he's not re-signed yet. We're actually going to remove Heineman. Roddy. We're not going to go for Roddy. Chris Kreider. If we can get Kreider, he's a second line forward. I don't want to get second line forwards. Hajek. Oh, no. It's not gonna. We're not gonna go. Tinwins, no. Coughlin, no. We're removing all of these guys here. We're gonna do a lot of scouting here, guys. The Toffoli trade is gonna be a big one. Like, I just traded for him recently, but I don't want him to sit on that third line. The more that, like, sometimes I think these through and I'm like, I'm gonna 3 scoring lines, but I've realized 3 scoring lines does not work. At least for the setup that I have. Shillington's in. Wow, how is Shillington there? Yeah, Shillington's a good value. Cole Lind. He's 24. I can bring a former Canuck back in, and he'll have a decent cap hit. I'm honestly thinking about Drake Batherson. How's Batherson that low? Alright, honestly, guys, if Batherson's that low and he's 83, and he's a pretty young guy, we might be able to find some steals around the league. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate by overall and see what their trade value's at, and kind of go from there. McEwen. We could bring back McEwen, put him on that 4th line. That would be really nice. I'll consider it, depending on, of course, what kind of package I can get from them. But we have 10 spots on the watch list. So let's go do some soul searching here. Let's propose a trade. We're going to add the boy Toffs in here. We're going to separate by forwards. We're going to go to the overalls. And we're going to take a look at who has a decent, well, who has a 1/8 of the trade value bar available. Sam Steele. We're going to go backwards. We're going to go to Winnipeg. So no one till Lowry, Niederreiter. Mantha. He is too much of a cap hit. Maybe a Tom Wilson is a second liner. Nolan Patrick would be nice, but is he a third or a second? He's a second. How is he playing? He has 19 points in 38 games. That's not the best, but not the worst. Bobby Ryan, obviously we've taken a look at Bobby Ryan. Bringing him back would be pretty nice. Let's see, what was his stats in the first season with us? He only had 1 point in 11 games, which kind of sucked. And he had 25 in 70. So, you know, he did a little bit better there. But Vegas this year, 3 games played, 2 points. But I think he's been sent down. Is that correct? He hasn't. But we'll pin him just in case. Just for the hell of it, right? Wayne Simmons. 84. He's an 84 in a third line check. How is he 84? I feel like it, but I also don't feel like it. Radish. Radish is nice. He's a third line check. He can go on the 4th. Sammy Blais is going to get the better play there. Corey Perry. We could bring a Perry-like character in, but he doesn't have speed. Grabner's there. Galchenyuk. We're looking for 82 overall or more with like a value contract. Robert Thomas. Kostin. Klim Kostin. Kostin? Great accuracy. Shot power, midway speed, great physical stats. Third line, Kostin. We're gonna get Kostin there. If my chat, if anyone's listening, the chat is a little bit wonky right now. So if I don't reply right away, I am here. Don't worry. Schwartz down scoring. I'm looking for like that 4th line. Tanner Beniers. No, Beniers is too low. How much? How's Beniers doing? Beniers is doing well. 39 points in 37 games in the AHL. He's going to get called up next year. LeBanc. He's a second line, though. He's a third line. How many years he has left? He has 2 years left. Not the way to go. Pittsburgh Penguins. Their forward depth is not there. Bluger. Teddy Bluger's a great option, but I'm not feeling Bluger still. Wow, their depth, the forward depth is nice. Phillies at least. Kevin Hayes. Farabee. That is surprising. I honestly think if I can get Batherson at 50% retained for the next couple seasons is when I bought, because I'm only doing 3 seasons. That would be amazing. Who is available here? Keto. Keto was the other option, right? Did we try to do 1-for-1 with Keto? He's a second line forward though. Kreider's injured. Can't go for him though. Wow, Lee. A lot of these guys' values have been dropping. Wahlstrom. Oliver Wahlstrom. Has he signed a extension? He has not. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Tatar? No. McLeod? No. Kravtsov is like has 20 goals, right? Look at Kravtsov. 39 points. He's a point per game player right now. I can't believe that's all he scored. How did he do in the playoffs? He had 10 points in 15 games. New York... I did better with him by 17 games, but no, we can't go with Kravtsov. Because we need to make sure that Sammy Blade takes that spot on the third pairing. Or third pairing, the third line. I keep saying pairing for some reason. Donato, Sissons, Nabastikov, Nick Paul. Jeff Roslovic, if we had him. We signed him and then traded him. Jeff Carter. Nah. Zuccarello. How many years does he have? 2 years. Get him at $3 million. Put him on a line with Kaprizov. That would be nice. Not gonna happen. Arvidsson, Campe, Byfield, Kaliev. Depth forward. He's an option. Let's pin him. All right. What have we got here? Hornquist for Hagee, Bennett, Denisenko. Denisenko we already pinned. Sam Bennett's an option. Hornquist if we want some depth. Is he a second line forward though? Yes, he is. POIRIER, he's elite. $5 million for 3 years. Not happening. Can we go for a Hyman? No, we can't. Detroit. Shipachyov, Vrana. No, Anthony Siu. He's a third line, but he has a speed that we shouldn't be about speed though. Fabry, maybe. Fabry. He's a third line scratch. 2.4 for Fabry. We're gonna pin Fabry. Kiviranta looks like a decent option as well. Hey Gravier, I'm just in the middle of a trade right now. My stream is already over. Stream was okay. I lost 4-1 against New York, and then I actually won against Tampa 6-4. One of them being an empty net goal, so it was a hard fought win. There's some highlights that are gonna go up sometime in the next hour or so on my channel. Some amazing moments that happened during the Tampa Bay game. Some great saves, great goals. So I'm gonna upload that, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm in the middle of trading possibly to Foley for a 4th liner because I want to upgrade Sam. I'm going to promote Sammy Blaze. So we'll see how this goes. Bjorkstrand, no. Connor Brown, Texier. Texier is an option. Texier is from France, huh? 2nd line forward. He's a 2nd liner. Domi Greenway. How's Greenway doing, by the way? 16 points. He's not doing the best. Liam Foodie. Foodie's pretty good. Let's see. Jost, Riley Smith. Wait. Who else do you have? Asplin. Should we bring Asplin back? I don't know. No, it doesn't feel like an Asplin type of day. Kubalik. God. Kurashev. Kurashev might be... Nah, not Kurashev. And if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, like obviously I said the trade, but I'm just kind of putting everyone in my watch list first and then kind of deciding on who to go for and who would possibly have the best package. Coming back for Toffoli. I want to trade him to Calgary, but there's no one who that I can take that would fill something like one of my needs. And Toffoli on the 3rd line is just not cutting it. Ryan Suzuki. Nick Suzuki's brother, right? Amy Reese. There was a lot of great prospects. Bach. Dominic Bach. He would be nice. But no, it's not working. Surprise Dubé. Middlestat? Nah. Jeff Skinner, he's 9 million. He's playing pretty decent right now, though. DeBrusque. Nah. Arizona, before the Arizona matchup, is there someone who we can take off of him? Hayden? Barrett Hayden? He's 1 year, 1.3 left. He's decent, but I don't want to ruin chemistry in the AHL. Gustav Comtois. Let's see who else we have down here. Troy Terry. All right, so basically we've gone through all the teams now, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at player search. And then go from there. Oh, jeez. I think I went a little too far down. And we're going to also take a look afterwards at upcoming UFAs. So watch listed. Who do we have that we can possibly go for? See, if the deal is pretty decent, then I'll go for someone higher, but Bertuzzi's not signed. If I'm going to go for Bertuzzi, I might as well go for Miller, right? Should I try 1-for-1? But I think I would have to give up more, right? If I'm... Yeah, we can't get Miller back. Toffoli. Keandre Miller, yes. I'll happily replace Jensen with Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller, 22. They would be over the cap. Wow. So it's not going to be JT Miller. We're not going to go after JT Miller. We're going to keep him there. Bertuzzi, we're not going to go after Bertuzzi. Gaudette, he's an option. Gutschum can move to the right wing. Kaliev, though, is also an option. Let's take a look at who's the highest. Batherson, who's what we're going to check. So trade for asset. Man, hey, Gravier, I will try. I would love to get Miller back to Vancouver. But I'm gonna have to give up a lot to give him, to get him. Even if I give Toffoli and like a pick or something. That I feel like doing it, but then I have also guys who I want to promote, right? And I don't want to kind of go back and forth to the, the other guys. But I'll see. If I can get the Batherson trade done, I'll try Miller again. I'll try. I can't guarantee it, but I'll try. So I'm going to get Batherson hopefully at 50% retained. Let's see if there's any unsigned prospects that they're willing to get rid of. Thompson, Owen Thompson, no. A pick? Like, I don't really need a pick. Okay, it's gonna be tough. Let's go back. Let's see who else we have as options. Cole Lind. Who's expiring contracts? Should we bring JT Miller in? JT Miller for one more year? Ah, fuck it. Let's try. Let's try. And this will open up some space for next year too, because Toffoli's on a 2-year contract. Who would we have to give up though? Do we have anyone coming up? Pushkarev? I am not giving up that Minnesota pick. The 2026. Oh, I almost took a late pick. Almost took a late pick. Third. I'll be close. Hey, thanks for coming in. Oh my God, we got so many. We got a couple people in here. Nice, nice. I'm trying to get Miller back. Will that work? Oh my God, JT Miller is back to the Vancouver Canucks. We did it. Oh my God. Oh my God. We did it. We did it. We have so many other picks. JT Miller is back in Vancouver. Oh, this is going to be nice. Oh, this is going to be nice. Oh my God, JT Miller is back. JT Miller is back. I'm going to see if I can sign him. I'm going to see if I can sign him to a better contract. I'm going to see how much cap space I have, because if I can sign Miller, then I don't need anyone in the offseason. Because I'm only playing a couple more seasons, like including this one, right? So, man, wow, big trade, big trade. Toffoli in a 2026 first rounder for JT Miller. Game saved, and what were we gonna check? Oh yes, we were gonna check contracts. We have how much cap space for next year? We have 8.2 million for next year. How much does JT Miller want? We only have 4.8 in cap space, but he wants 8. How? Oh. So we're going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait till the offseason to sign him. But JT Miller is back, baby. JT Miller is back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ending our trade discussion here. I was not expecting to end up wanting JT Miller to come back. But he's back. JT Miller is back. If we're looking at lines right now, yeah, Sammy Blais is, sorry to say, Sammy Blais might end up staying there on that line there. I thought I was going to get someone on the right wing, but Sammy Blais has to stay a little bit longer down there. JT Miller is back. JT Miller is back. Wow. Miller, Horvat, Garland. That's a wonderful line right there. But... Pods, PD, Garland? That would also be a really nice one. Can Kaprizov play on the right wing? He can. Oh, my headphones just went out. 1 second. There you go, it came back. I think if it's inactive for a longer period of time, then it just does that. I have automatic shut off. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been my NHL 22 franchise discussion. I did this right immediately after my stream, so there's a big move again being made. Where, you know, Höglander, as great as he is, I think he's gonna be bumping between the second and third line. You know, I think this is a better way to kind of get everyone happy. Chemistry is pretty decent now. We got a former Canuck back. He's probably not going to re-sign, but if we can re-sign him in the offseason, we will try our best to. Considering we got a little bit more, a bit more cap space. If we have to get rid of another player like Kaprizov to sign a big free agent, we'll do so. But it depends. It depends what's going to happen. But thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video. Remember to subscribe. Remember to hit the bell for the latest notifications. Remember to like and follow me on Facebook. Links in the description. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys next time. Take care.